As you can see, we are all tied up over our dairy project. Hi, I'm Nathan Bishop, and this is Becca Herman. We are from Delaware County.
We would like to share with you why we are all tied up with our halter presentation. Why our dairy project is so important to us, and why it is so important to control our animals. And how we use the lost art of halter making to solve our dilemma. My favorite project at the county fair is my dairy cattle. I love my girls. But to take my animals to the fair, they need to be safe. The public needs to be safe, and I need to be safe. One of the tools we use to control our animals is to break them to lead. This helps when we have breeding and veterinary procedures. We break to lead all of our female calves. It's easier to train a 200-pound calf than its 1,200-pound mother, so we break to lead them when they are small. I have been showing cattle since I was 4. In the last 5 years, my family has sponsored 6 kids from 3 different families and had them shown the Delaware County Kitty Calf Show. The kids learned about farming and the dairy industry. My family is committed to putting a face to American agriculture.
I am one of those kids. My sister showed a calf in the Kitty Calf Show, and I couldn't wait until it was my turn. I showed the Kitty Calf Show, and the next year I showed the 4-H show. I joined 4-H to show dairy. I live in town, but I'm lucky enough to have grandparents that farm, and a dad who made sure I get a chance to get my farm on. Last year, between the 2 families, we had 4 kids, 7 head of cattle, and 3 halters. We need more halters. It helps to have all the calves live at the same time to get them used to noise and distractions. And besides, it's more fun to do it together.
We would like to share with you the lost art of halter making. There are 4 steps to make halters. 1. Gather your supplies. 2. Measure rope. 3. Secure rope ends. And 4. Retwist and thread ends to make halter. Supplies for halters is not hard to come by. You can find everything at your local hardware and farm store. You will need hemp rope, hog rings, pliers, and a tape measure. We're choosing hemp because it bites. It gives more control over the animal until it is familiar with being led. The rope is the most important item. We're working with hemp rope. Our hemp costs $4.99 for 16 feet. You can make 3 calf-size halters from this length. It's $1.66 for the rope and 1 halter. Hog rings are also found at your local farm store. You can purchase 100 rings for $2.25. You will need 2 rings for each halter, more if you are clumsy, so it will cost you approximately 5 cents per halter. The total cost is $1.72 to make a halter. I prefer needle nose pliers, but it does not matter what you use as long as you catch all the rope fibers in the ring. When you have your supplies, you're ready to start by measuring the distance across the nose, around the top of the head or pole, under the chin or muzzle, and a comfortable length for you to hang on to. We measure 4 feet for calves and 5 to 6 feet for cows. Cut the rope the desired length. After cutting the rope, secure ends with the hog rings. Remember, secure both ends so the halter does not fray.
Step 4. After the hog ring, untwist the strands and make 3 loops. Measure the distance across the nose, 6 inches for calves and 9 inches for cows. Thread the rope through first loop near the hog ring. Over the pole through second loop under the chin or muzzle. You can adjust the halters to fit the animal. This helps when you are getting the halter over their ears and under their muzzle. You can use this halter to adapt for sheep, goats, horses, and beef. As a part of our teaching our animals to lead, the first 1 to 2 weeks we lead them to food and water. We also wear heavy boots and gloves for safety. So now we got our day project all tied up. We have shared with you how we were all tied up with our dairy project, why our dairy project is so important to us, and why it's so important to control our animals. How we use the lost art of making halters, including gathering supplies, measuring, securing ends, retracing the rope, threading the rope through the ends to make a halter. Our resources include Dave Cundy, one Delaware County Dairy 4-H Superintendents, and Blair Bauman, Becca's grandfather.
This concludes our all tied up presentation. Is there any questions? The question was, do we have the supplies to show us how to do this? Yes, we do, but it would take a little bit of time for us to show you how to do it, and this is the steps that we used. Is there any other questions? The question was, how much is a halter in the store? It's $1.99, and when we make our halters, it's $1.72, and we save $10.27. Yes. The question was, is this a finished halter? Yes, it is. This is the bottom of a halter. This is the top. This is the middle. If you can picture it on a cow or any other animal, this is what it looks like. The question was, is it a slip knot? No, it's not. It's not a slip knot. Any other questions?
No.
Thank you.